State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Morning.
Okay, good morning, everyone. What I'm going to try to do is do the best we can to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to take you and get you out in the order that you came in. We have everybody listed and have confirmed that everybody is in the right place. So with that being said, we're going to do the best we can to get you out as quickly as possible. I'm going to start with the reviews. Are we ready, Ms. Williams? All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Shetty William Gale, the third case number SP 164-59091. Appearance for the, state your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Shetty Gale.
All right, Mr. Gale, good morning to you. We talked a lot about this, and we were waiting on that that firearm safety course.
Yes, I have.
Do you have confirmation that you completed that?
Yes, sir. I have it completed.
And where is the proof of that?
Okay, I have it right here.
Can you email me a copy of that? Let me see what you have.
Certificate of completion.
Very good. If you can email me a copy of that at some point, I'm going to put my email address in the chat. You can get that to me as soon as you can, so we can have that for your file. All right.
No problem.
All right, Mr. Gale. I think we talked a lot about this situation last time. I don't want to beat a dead horse. Did you do the? Were you supposed to do the anger management too?
Also did that, completed certificate.
All right. So, do you have anything more to say about those? What went on with this situation, and back when you have a chance to reflect, do you have any more to say about that?
No, I don't. Just the classes were real informational, and I learned a lesson on it.
All right.
I learned a lot of it, both of them.
Mr. Gale, you were on a 12-month probation with you. I'm not one to really want to supervise probation and stuff like that. And furthermore, I really think that you've really learned a lesson about it. We had the conversation last time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you off and dismiss the case. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. I wish you the best of luck, and I truly hope that those classes and this situation is going to make you a better citizen. All right.
Okay. Yes, sir. I have one question for you, sir.
What is that?
Is there anywhere I can get a court order for return of my firearm?
You're going to have to talk to the an attorney about that, or if you can draft an order, I'll consider it.
Okay. I appreciate it.
All right, very well, sir. Best of luck to you, and have a very good rest of your day. All right.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Who else is here for review? Is Jermaine Gibson here? I think Jermaine Gibson is here. Was Jermaine Gibson have something else? Yeah, he has other issues. So that's gonna. What about Jalen Gray and Delmar Lee? Any of those individuals here? All right. All right. Who's ready as far as the retained attorneys?
The Gregory matter's ready.
Is that ready? Did you want to? Is the officer here? What I do is I give a half-hour grace period for officers And if they don't show up at that nine o'clock in this situation, because if they do not show up, we'll call it the dismissal on this. Officer M. Brown and Officer Kucherbyy. You want to wait, or do you want us to call it now? Yes.
Your Honor, we can wait the 10 minutes.
Very, very well.
Did you call Officer Brown, Your Honor?
M. Brown, good morning to you. Are you there?
I am.
Is that, so you're on Gregory?
I didn't get a subpoena for that. I'm here on Graham.
You're signed on the ticket as Officer M. Brown, 1586. Is that your badge number?
Yes, sir.
Very good. All right. So do you have it worked out, Counselor?
If I can just get the ticket number.
Ticket number is 16, City of Detroit versus Victor Bartan Gregory. Case number SP 167576061. Appearance for the record, please.
Lynn Getz on behalf of Mr. Gregory.
All right. Officer Brown, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Officer Melvin Brown, Detroit Police Department. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. All right. What is the resolution? And Mr. Gregory, good morning to you. You can state your name for the record as well.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. My name is Victor Gregory.
Today is the date and time. Hold on. NPO Nichols, good morning to you. I need you to unmute your device, please. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. What is the resolution, if any, Attorney Get?
Your Honor, at this time, my client is prepared to tender a responsible plea to impeding traffic. Upon acceptance of the plea, the city attorney graciously offered to dismiss the original charge.
I stipulate you want to take that deal, $175, Mr. Gregory?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor, I stipulate.
Stipulate to, all right, with that stipulation, they'll find your client responsible for the omitted column blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay it, Mr. Gregory?
As soon as possible, Your Honor.
All right, if you paid at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. That's DIVDAT if you wanted to upload that to your phone. I'll give you to tomorrow to get this taken care of, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, Mr. Gregory, have a very good rest of your day, and Ms. Getz, good to see you, and you have a very good day as well.
You too, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, any other retained? Is ready. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Derek G. Case number SP 1419681, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. May it please this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. G. Please state your name for the record.
Derek G.
Good morning to you, Mr. G. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant.
Good morning.
Purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. Mr. G, Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you do not like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Well, can you repeat that, Your Honor?
I said, Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak to her. If you don't like the offer she's going to get, then you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. All right, pass the matter. call the city of Detroit versus Terrell Gladney.
Did it ourselves, but they don't want the other guy picked up and the other
All
guy.
right, all right. Officer Gilbert, you have to mute yourself, please. Good morning. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Terrell Gladney, case number SP 1566785 SP 1647267, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gladney.
Ariel Rayshon Gladney.
All right, good morning, Mr. Gladney. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. There was one off-docket matter, that's an expired plate. It doesn't even have a dollar amount next to it. I don't know what's going on with that. But Mr. Berry, give Mr. Gladney an updated offer. Mr. Gladney, Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to put you in the breakout room with Mr. Berry, have a conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Okay.
All right, anyone ready? Retained attorneys, anyone ready? I'm gonna let some of these people in.
I believe I might be ready, Judge. I haven't spoken to the city prosecutor, but we're just want to, I guess, set this for trial.
Okay. On that iPhone, good morning to you. You need to unmute yourself and state your name, please, and turn your camera on. iPhone, you're unmuted. Good morning. Is that, you need to come in the frame. Good morning to you, ma'am. What is your name, please?
Miranda Gonzalez.
Good morning, Jacqueline Lloyd.
No, I've already talked to you, Ms. Lloyd. Miranda Gonzalez. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And who's your client, Counselor Brown?
Yes, he is.
Yes, Judge, that's my client. Yes.
Okay, very good. City of Detroit versus Miranda Leanne Gonzalez. Case number SP 137-231-31, SP 137-231-32. Strike that. Oh, we put that on there. SP 163-79201, 21727712, counts 1 and counts 2. And counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Brown, P80560, appearing on behalf of Miss Miranda Gonzalez, who is present. Miss Gonzalez, please state your name for the record.
Miranda Gonzalez.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial.
Yes, Judge. We would just like to set these for a trial.
All right. Now, Ms. Gonzalez, you owe some civil infractions that are old, but one in particular is a $288 insurance no proof. You could potentially set yourself up to bring a valid driver's license in if you pay that $288. Now, you owe some other civil infractions, but that $288 is affecting you from getting clearances here at the 36th District Court. So you can get that paid. Maybe you can come back in with a valid driver's license. If I'm going to set a trial date for May the 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, you have anybody else, Mr. Brown?
No, I have nobody else, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, if it's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you both, all right?
You
All
too.
right,
Thank you, Your
thank
Honor.
you.
Thank you.
All right, Attorney Tompkins, are you ready on anyone?
Yes, sir. I'm actually ready on both, Your Honor.
What is gonna happen with these?
Ms. Least, I'm sorry, has presented proof of compliance to the city attorney, and I believe that we've agreed to dismiss that one. And Ms. Laddie, we'd like to put over for 30 days because while she does, she is in compliance, Your Honor, she doesn't have proof of the
Let's talk
compliance.
about that. Let's talk about that on the record. City of Detroit versus Hannah Lease, case number U69674124. Appearance for the record, please.
Seth Tompkins appearing on behalf of the defendant, Hannah Least, and also on Zoom is Hannah Least. Hannah, can you please introduce yourself to the court?
Yes. Hello, Your Honor. I am Hannah Least.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Did you put your P number on the record, counsel?
Oh, P63249. I apologize, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Today is the date and time. To you, Ms. Lease, today is the date and time set. A pre-trial.
Just for you.
Who is talking? Gibson. All right, it's gonna be set for a pre-trial, and there's a recommendation to dismiss. Is that what I'm understanding?
That's my understanding, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss the case, Ms. Lease, for providing valid documentation. If nothing further, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hannah, you are free to leave.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, the next one is Mrs.
Latty, Latty, Your Honor.
Latty. This is the city of Detroit versus Jordan Latty, case number U69674224. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Seth Tompkins appearing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor, P63249. Along with me is Ms. Jordan Latty. Jordan, can you unmute yourself and please introduce yourself to the court?
Hi, Your Honor. My name is Jordan Latty.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. The date is the date and time set for a pre-trial. This one, you want a month to come into compliance?
Please, Your Honor. I mean, we can come into compliance earlier if you want.
I have a trial date of April the 22nd, 2025 at 8:30.
April the 22nd. That'll work. And I will contact the city attorney before then and get him a copy of the license. What time did you say, Your Honor, on the 22nd?
8:30.
8:30. Zoom bench trial.
It's just going to be a pre-trial.
Okay, great.
Compliance is going to be a pre-trial.
Zoom pre-trial. Jordan Latty, Judge Perkins. We will be here, sir.
Very well. We will too, God willing. Have a good day and best of luck to you both.
Very nice to see you. Have a great day. Jordan, you're free to leave.
All right.
Got some people waiting. Ready on anyone?
Ready as to Mr. Gladney, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gladney. Mr. Gladney, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date so that the defendant, Mr. Gladney, can return with documents.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Gladney?
Yes, sir.
All right, come back April the 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m., okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
All right, thank you, too.
See, Llewellyn, Danielle Llewellyn.
Yes,
Morning to you, ma'am.
good morning.
City of Detroit versus Danielle Yvette Llewellyn, case number SP 1606788, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Llewellyn.
Danielle Llewellyn.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set a arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Llewellyn, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. G. Mr. G, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. As my understanding, you want to ask for dismissal for valid documentation, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, case dismissed, Mr. G. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. You too as well.
All right, that's Jermaine Gibson is Mr. Johnson's client, right? All right, so let's go with Green. Shanika Green. Are you there, ma'am? Is Shanika Green there?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Good morning to you, ma'am. This is the City of Detroit versus Shanika Green, case number SP 126 strike that, SP 126-30541, SP 129-0457, counts 1, 2, SP 1500007, counts 2 and counts 3, SP 1500081, appearance for the record, please.
Sarah Harris on behalf of Ms. Green.
All right, Ms. Green, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Shanika Green.
All right.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf and give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Green, I'm going to get you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Room, please. Is Gibson Gibson here? Gibson is here. You're set for trial and review. Let's see, Ms. Gibson's lawyer, Ogletree. That's Mr. Ogletree. Are you ready on Gibson? All right, I have your client here. Free casket. What's that?
Your Honor.
Colassa, Attorney Colassa, is that you?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Did you work it out, or have you spoken with the city attorney yet?
No, Your Honor. If I can speak to the city attorney, I'd appreciate it.
I go to 4, and I'm going to put your client in 8. Good morning, Ms. Graham.
Thank you.
Your attorney is here, and I'm going to put you in a breakout room 8. Wait on your attorney to come speak with you, okay? And then if your client takes a plea, or if your client takes a plea today, then make sure your client knows her advice or rights, please.
Understood, Your Honor.
Mr. Ogletree, are you there? All right, so that's gonna give me time to let some of these people in and name some of these people. On the telephone there at 313-677-0096. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Delmar Lee.
Delmar Lee, all right.
I was in the court.
Hold on, Mr. Lee. Let's call it. This is the city of Detroit versus Delmar LaJoel Lee, case number SP161956. Mr. Lee, state your name. State your name for the record, sir.
Delmar LaJoel Lee.
All right, Mr. Lee, today is the date and time for a review. I see you paid the fine. What is, did you take the gun safety course?
Through the, I had some problems with my taxes on my house. And I wish that you would give me a little time to get in that that training course again.
Okay, come back, Mr. Lee, in 60 days, May the 13th, 2025 at 8:25. All right.
I will complete that course again.
All right, and good luck on your taxes. All right.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Lee, May 13th at 8:25. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you, Judge Perkins.
You're welcome. This is the city of Detroit versus Jalen Terrell Gray. Case numbers SP13653871 and U40295217. Appearance for the record, please. I mean, state your name for the record, please.
Jalen Gray, Your Honor.
All right, you're free to leave, Mr. Lee. Best of luck to you. All right.
Thank you, Judge Perkins.
Well, Mr. Jalen Gray, today is the date time set for review. And were you supposed to do community service, or what's going on with these cases?
I signed up for the community service. I signed up for the community service, but the lady has a program and it's only 2 days out the week, and the program doesn't start till next month. I got it from the lady, Miss Shelder, and it's at a church on Schaefer and Joy Road. I kind of forgot the date, the address of the place, but I know the name.
When will you be able to complete it? If I give you 30 more days?
I'm trying to complete it more. I'm trying to complete it sooner than that. I didn't know the lady didn't have. I didn't know she only had 2 days out the week. I was trying to get it done in a week.
So what do you want me to do? You want me to give you? I'll give you 30 more days, or give you 2 weeks. What do you want?
Can I get another recommendation where to go so I can get it done a little faster?
See if we can get it done. See if we can give him another recommendation. We'll pass it. We'll see. All right. We'll pass it. Call the community service coordinator and see if you can get him in another spot. He wants to get it done faster. All right, let's pass the matter. That's Mr. Here it is, Jalen Gray. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Green. Ms. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel indicates you want a trial date.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. It's going to be May the 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Ms. Green, if there's nothing further, best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day.
You have a better one. What about Sharon Cobb? Unmute yourself, please. Where is Sharon Cobb? Ms. Cobb, are you there? All right, I can't hear you, ma'am. Something is wrong with your device. All right. Let's go to the next one.
Ready as to Ms. Llewellyn, Your Honor.
Yes. Is that Deja Wembley, an officer? Deja Wembley.
Hello, good morning. No, I'm not an officer.
All right, how can we help you? What is your full name, ma'am?
Deja.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What is your full name?
Deja Alicia Wembley.
Are you sure you're in the right court?
Yep.
Do you have a case number?
SP 148-57112. But now that I'm looking at it,
You're not in the right court.
it says King, but on the paper she gave me your courtroom.
Okay, go to King, ma'am. They should be open now. What's King's Zoom ID?
I believe it's 337-360-337-0000.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
1 second. Can you repeat that?
360-337-0000.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, best of luck to you, ma'am. Miss Cobb, did you get your volume together?
Can you hear me?
I don't see Miss Cobb. Oh, I do see Miss Cobb on the docket.
You able to hear me?
City of Detroit versus Sharon Cobb, case number D13561-424, and she put some tickets in payment plan SP 1656043, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearing for the record, please, Mrs. Harris.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Ms. Cobb, please state your name for the record.
Sharon Cobb.
If something's wrong with her volume, I'm gonna put you in a breakout where maybe you can help her with that.
And for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Pleading or not guilty, pleading your client's behalf, and give your client a $0 bond. Those 2 tickets that she put into payment plan were insurance, no proof. I believe there was probably a $288 fine on that and an expired plate. Give Ms. Cobb an updated offer. Ms. Cobb, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Ms. Harris is gonna try to help you with your device and speak to you, all right? If you have an absolute right to a trial, if you don't like the offer. Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Llewellyn. Ms. Llewellyn, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, go ahead.
Your Honor, my client seeks a bench trial date so that you can return with documents.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Llewellyn?
Yes.
All right, come back on May the 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m., ma'am. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too, thank you.
Well, Yamos. Yamos, are you there? Yamos there? Not. Let me find out who these people are. I'm gonna try this rush on.
Hello?
Hello, is this Rush?
No, I'm sorry. I don't, that was like it automatically put that name in
What is
there.
your name, ma'am? Good morning to you. What is your name?
My name is Arjane Griffin.
Griffin, you need to have your camera on, Miss Griffin. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Okay, I'm about to try to connect it.
Arjane Griffin.
Mm.
I don't see Arjane Griffin.
8:30, Your Honor.
8:30. Very well. Good morning.
Good morning. I apologize for my hair. I thought it was like a cold thing.
I'm not criticizing your hair, ma'am.
No, I'm criticizing it because that
I
look.
didn't see it.
Okay.
All right. That's why you didn't want to turn your camera on. All right, let's move on to Yamos. Is Yamos here? Well, it's Arjane Griffin was next.
Yamos Gomez.
I just didn't know who that. Oh, there he is. With Yamos, good morning to you. I don't see him on the docket. Do you, Mr. Berry?
Mr. Gandar?
No, Mr. Yamos.
Yamos Gomez. Cállate, mija.
Gomez?
Sí.
Oh, necesitas, buenos días, necesitas interpreter?
Sí, intérprete.
All right. Give Mr. Yamos Gomez an interpreter, please. And I still don't see him on the docket. I just don't see. Do you have a como su nombre, su casa?
Yo, Dennis Llamos.
Como su número de casa?
¿Número de la casa? ¿Número de la casa? 17 534.
Wait. Yes, go ahead. Gomez. All right, we're getting an interpreter. All right, let's get Griffin. It's Gomez, I think. It's Yamos Gomez. Yo Dennis.
Yo Dennis Llamos Gomez.
Right. City of Detroit versus Ray Janae Griffin, case number 237-606-611. Appearing for the record, please. Mr. Berry, are you up?
I'm up, Your Honor.
Appearance for the record for Ms. Ray Janae Griffin.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Griffin.
My name is Arjane Griffin.
Arjane Griffin. All right. Day and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Enter not guilty plea on your behalf. Give you a $0 bond. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Berry. This is the matter where it can't get any worse. It can only get better, Ms. Griffin, or it can stay the same. So I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him. He'll explain that to you, okay? You have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, please.
Okay, thank you.
Any of the retained counsels ready?
I'm ready.
I know everybody, I know every defendant is ready. Let's see if I gotta wait on a lawyer. See if I can name some of the people. Anybody On the telephone at 313-516-1131. Good morning to you. What is your name?
Good morning. Teresa Lewis.
Teresa Lewis. Good morning, Ms. Lewis.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is that Teresa Marie Lewis?
This is she.
All right, very well. I'm taking them in the order that they came in. Unfortunately, Ms. Lewis, you're kind of way down on the bottom of the list, but I'm gonna try to get through this as fast and efficiently as possible, okay?
Okay, thank you.
If you get muted, Ms. Lewis, just press *6 to unmute yourself when we call your name, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, on the Zoom user device, Zoom user, what is your name, please? Good morning to you, sir.
Martise Longmire.
Keith who?
Keith Longmire.
Keith Longmire.
Yes, Martise.
Oh, Marquise. Good morning to you, Mr. Longmire.
Good morning.
All right, let's see where you are on the docket. Yeah, where's Longmire? Oh, I see. All right. Sound like Devo's bike. You hear that bike? Sound like Devo riding his bike. All right. Let's go with back on the record with Ms. Griffin. Ms. Griffin, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial.
Okay, is that what you want to do, Ms. Griffin?
Yes.
Trial date is going to be May the 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Ms. Griffin, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Okay,
So
thank you.
you got court that morning, so you better get your hair together if you don't like it.
Okay. I'm gonna get it together.
Best of luck to you, man. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. City of Detroit versus Jesse Lee Jr. Case number SP165. Wait a minute. SP165-89291. SP165-89571. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lee.
Jesse Lee Jr.
All right, Mr. Lee, good morning to you. What is your date of birth?
January 10th, 2001.
All right, very well. A day is a date and time set for a pretrial. We'll put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lee. Speak to Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. All right.
Last week, didn't we do that? That's why I had to complete that course for y'all.
All right, let's see. I think I did get something from you today, didn't I?
Yeah.
Certificate,
if I'm not mistaken, Miss Bradford, she had.
Miss Bradfield. Mr. Berry, I got the certificate. Let me see in the file what it says. 1 to 5 limited access if he takes driver course. And then I'm guessing the misdemeanor goes away. All right, stipulate to the face of the, you want to take the deal, sir, $125.
Correct.
You want to take the deal?
Yes, sir.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible plea on your client's behalf, Mr. Berry.
So stipulated.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
All right, Mr. Lee, $125 limited access, 1 to 5. Let me get that driver report, please. When can you pay it?
I could pay it by next week.
Pay it by the 21st, 2025, March 21st, 2025. Pay at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the div that after your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Lee. If you don't have anything further, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you. And you said what's the app called I can pay it on?
That DIVDAT.
Thank you.
All right, best of luck.
You too.
City of Detroit versus and the state of Michigan versus Anthony Oliver, case number SX 3122955117369624, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Oliver, good morning to you. Appearance for the record, please, from Mr. Oliver.
Elwood S. Berry
Yes,
Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Oliver.
Yes, Anthony Oliver Jr., good morning.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
I will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We're going to give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Oliver, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Okay, Mr. Oliver?
Yes, sir.
All right. Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Lucas, Orlando Lucas.
Yes, this is me.
You need to reschedule, you said?
Now, I was seeing if there was a way that I could be sooner rescheduled because I'm at home with my two youngest daughters right now, and they need to be attended to. So,
well, you can attend to them when you call your name. Just unmute yourself.
okay.
Let's see. What are you scheduled? Well, you're scheduled for trial, so we got a little work to do on yours. All right.
Hey.
Is that Officer Ross?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Let's see. Are we ready on anyone? Not yet. Anybody ready? All right. Let me name these. Lynn Lucas.
Dang, what does that mean?
All right, Glenn Lucas, good morning to you. State your name. Start your video, please. And where's Glenn Lucas? Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
I'm trying to find you on the docket. Do anyone see Glenn Lucas on the docket? Yes, I see Glenn Lucas Jr., correct?
Yes.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, I'm taking them in the order that they came in. Unfortunately, you're kind of down on the bottom of the list, Mr. No, yeah, I think you're kind of down there. So I'm gonna try to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. All right. Sherelle's iPhone. Sherelle's iPhone.
I don't have court today. I'm sorry.
How can we help you, ma'am?
No, I have a different court with a whole different judge, and I clicked on your name by mistake.
Okay. Have a great day, ma'am. Best of luck to you. All right.
You
Good
too.
luck to you.
See you April 15th.
April 15th. All right. You got a bunch of court days, huh? All right.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Have to take care.
All right, you too. All right, I'm waiting on the lawyer. That's what I'm waiting on now. So everybody sit tight until we get that lawyer. We ready on anyone? All right, not yet. Attorney Bachman, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Jalen Gray is here. I'm going to put Mr. Gray in a breakout room, or is that Jermaine Gray? Is that your client?
Jalen Gray is my client, Your Honor, and this matter is set for review. I believe he entered into a plea, and we have a review date next year, but you did want to make
He
sure
wants
that
some more time. I gave him
Yeah.
some more time.
Okay.
He's doing community service.
Yes,
So,
Your Honor.
you have anybody else?
That's it for me.
All right, Mr. Bachman, best of luck to you. I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Have a great day, sir. You and your staff. Bye now.
Thank you. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Oliver. Mr. Oliver, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date so that Mr. Oliver could return with documents.
Very well. Mr. Oliver, that's what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
I come back on May the 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m., all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
Same to you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Christopher Lamar Lofton, case number SP 1162609, counts 1 and counts 2, and U6006791. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lofton.
Lamar Lofton.
Right, Mr. Lofton, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. Mr. Lofton, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay.
Join the room. Mr. Bowman, are you there? Where's Mr. Bowman? He's in the breakout. We ready on anyone?
Ready on David Love.
City of Detroit versus David Love, case number SB 162-4154, counts 1 and counts 2. Appears to the record, please.
Aaron Ogletree, about for Mr. David Love.
Love, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, David Love.
All right, Officer Turner, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Good morning, Officer Turner, Detroit Police Department.
Okay, what is the resolution here, if any?
He's gonna plead no contest to the loitering ticket, and the disorderly person is gonna be dismissed. And the basic civil liability.
I need that file, Mr. Love. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Love?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Excuse me, do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Ogletree went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he
Yes.
not?
Yes.
You understood the rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, Mr. Ogletree, what is he gonna be pleading to?
To the loitering as charged.
All right, and that's a no contest plea for civil liability. Did you talk to Mr. Get an agreement from the city on that?
I did.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for what as a ticket reads of September 14, 2024 at 10:40 p.m. in the city of Detroit. Matt Nichols agreed. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as that the notes on the ticket as a representation of that.
We stipulate.
Stipulate to proper cause for dismissal of the other matter.
We stipulate.
Find your client. I'm going to treat the put in or not no contest plea, but I'm going to treat it as a guilty plea. And fine you $240. When can you pay?
I can pay today.
Make sure it gets here by tomorrow, sir. Come tomorrow morning. Well, you don't have to come back. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload to DivDat after your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Love. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right. Who else you ready on? Anybody else? Let's recall the city of Detroit versus Sharon Cobb. Ms. Cobb, giving you an opportunity to speak to council. Which ones are dismissed?
The V ticket that's on the docket for today is being dismissed. It was my understanding you said the other matters were civils? Did I miss that?
Yeah, they're civils, but she entered into a payment plan on those.
So, yeah, the V ticket was being dismissed. If the court wants us to address the ones in payment plan, I can.
Well, I thought that, yeah, if she wants to, she just has no insurance, it's probably blocking her from getting licensed, so, yeah, if, unless she just,
Okay, one moment. I've spent a good chunk of time trying to help her get her device working
Okay.
with the audio. So one moment, please.
very well, let's pass it. Mr. Ogletree, are you ready on anyone else? Is any other attorneys ready? Mr. Bowman, did you respond to this this motion here for Mr. Joseph?
Okay, officer, I'll see you at trial. Okay. Good morning, Your Honor. Yeah, I responded yesterday.
I didn't get a copy of that.
I can get it to you. However, I believe that the defense lawyer and I have a resolution.
Okay. Are we ready, Mr. Barry? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lofton. Mr. Lofton, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client going to do?
Your Honor, we seek a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lofton?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you 2 dates. I need a good phone number from you, please.
313-465-6033.
313-465-6033. First date is going to be a pre-trial date. I'm setting that date to make sure you've had contact with that appointed attorney. If you haven't had contact with that appointed attorney by that date, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot. That's that's May the 22nd, that's April the 22nd, 2025. April the 22nd, 2025. The other date is going to be a trial date. That is May the 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m. So come back May the 22nd. And answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from them or her, then we'll get you that appointed attorney on that date. April the 22nd. If you don't have any further questions, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you.
Your Honor?
Yes,
I know that my reply was emailed to.
I got it.
Okay, all right.
This is the city of Detroit versus Roque Alcantara Gonzalez, case number SP 1656107, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gonzalez.
Roque Gonzalez.
You have to unmute.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Roque Gonzalez.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. As the enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. He's got an off-docket matter of defective brake lights. I don't have an issue with setting this aside if the city has no objection. Get you an updated offer.
No objection, Your Honor.
Very well. Get you an updated offer, sir. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Go in the breakout room and speak with Mr. Berry, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Join the room. Ms. Cox, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Let's pass the matter. I have Mr. Gomez Llamos on here that we're trying to get a case number from him.
Gómez Llamos, señor Gómez Llamos, ¿usted puede decirme cuál es el número de su caso?
No, yo lo que veo es a los papeles que tengo que me dieron en los servicios que hice con servicio comunitario.
So what I needed to show you is that I did the community service.
Let me see, slide it over a little bit.
Muévalo un poquito.
Let's see if we can look it up. That was yesterday, but let's see if we can look it up. That was yesterday. City of Detroit. Miss Cox, can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Maria Cox, I'm a professional Spanish interpreter with 8 years of experience.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court, not to cause confidential communication, so help you God?
I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish to English?
I do.
All right, this was on, supposed to be on yesterday's docket. This is the city of Detroit versus Uganda Dennis Llamos Gomez, case number SP 166-79982.
Este es el caso, eso le correspondía ayer venir, pero él va a llamar a su caso hoy, el estado de Michigan, contra John Dennis Gómez Llamos, SP 166-79982.
Mr. Gomez, state your name for the record, please.
Señor Gómez, diga su nombre para las actas.
Yo, Dennis Llamos Gómez, pero me dijeron que era hoy jueves.
They told me it was today on Thursday.
Me dijeron que era hoy.
Yeah.
They told me it was today.
I see you completed the community service, sir. We thank you for the community service. For that, we're going to dismiss your case, okay?
Le doy gracias por haber cumplido el servicio a la comunidad y por eso vamos a anular su caso.
Muchísimas gracias. Buen
Thank
día.
you so much.
Que
Have a
tengan
good
buen
day.
día. Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you.
All right. Ms. Cox, I don't think we have anyone else.
Okay, well, thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Have a best good week. See you soon. All right, Mr. Llamos, you can leave.
Dismiss that, Judge. Llamos.
Dismiss it, yeah. What about Mr. Bowman? Can you go to 4?
Yes.
Hasta luego, Señor Llamos Gómez.
Diga.
Hasta luego. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Gracias, señor juez.
Hasta luego. Goodbye. Anybody ready?
It's SEAN, period, Perkins.
You can go ahead, babe.
All right, are we ready, Miss Harris?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Cobb. Ms. Cobb, giving you an opportunity to speak. What's going to go on with these cases, Ms. Harris?
Your Honor, they're all being dismissed. She does have valid docs.
All right, case dismissed, Ms. Cobb. And best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right,
But Ray said GC will catch a shake stuff. The motherfucker rabbit digging in the
right. You're free to leave now. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Orlando Edward Lucas. Case number SP 1485665, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 9222172, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1280057, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 138688082. SP 164677711. SP 164682231. 19447071, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lucas, please state your name for the record.
Mr. Orlando Lucas.
Officer Purcell, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Mr. Lucas. Officer Purcell, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Hold on, let me figure out. The camera's been giving me some difficulties lately. Okay, give me 1 sec. Hello, yes, sir.
State your name for the record, badge number, please, and department.
Officer Purcell, badge 1802, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you. Corporal McCree, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Corporal Jamie McCree, badge 2865 here, Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to you. Corporal Jones, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Judge. Corporal Jerry Jones, badge 1530, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you. We got a lot of background noise on Gates. Then do we have Officer Miller here? Is Officer Miller here? I don't see an Officer Miller. Okay.
Officer Robinson is here, Your Honor.
Officer Robinson, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please? All right, I'll mark him as here. All right, Miss Harris, I'm going to put you in the breakout room with Mr. Lucas. Did I get everyone? And Officer Ross.
Officer Ross is with us here.
Officer Ross, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record?
Officer Ross, Detroit Police Department, badge 5054.
All right, you got to turn your camera on, Officer Ross. All right, today is the date and time set for a trial Ms. Harris, get Mr. Lucas an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. Lucas, if you don't like the offer, today is the date and time set for a trial, all right? Join the room, please. You ready, Mr.
Gonzalez, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's current offer, which is to enter a plea to the defective brake lights, the remaining matter to be dismissed.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, I do.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, so stipulated, Your Honor.
Find your client responsible for the amended count of, let's say, improper plate, $120. When can you pay it?
You said improper plate?
No, I'm sorry, defective equipment, all right? Defective
The lights, whatever. Yeah, no, whatever. I can pay it today or tomorrow. I give me a couple of days because I can pay on the line, or what? How you gonna do that?
You pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. Get it in by tomorrow, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you so much. Good nice day.
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Raina Gates. Case number SP 1636739, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood F. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gate. You have to unmute.
You have to unmute yourself, Ms. Gates.
Raina Crystal Gates.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. What's going on with testing, Ms. Gates?
I'm doing testing.
Is everything going well with it?
Yes.
All right, let's get probation down here to find out what's going on with the testing. Have you been assigned an attorney yet? Has an attorney contacted you?
Yes.
What's that attorney's name?
I don't know the attorney name.
Well, that would help, ma'am.
Huh?
I said that would help if you had the attorney's name that they contacted you, didn't they?
Well, the only person that contacted me was the man downtown, and then he sent me over to the testing, and I've been doing that.
Let's get an attorney for her right now, please, on Ms. Gates, and then get Raina Gates. All right, we're going to get that attorney for you right now, ma'am. And then get probation down here as far as the testing is concerned. I'm gonna pass the matter. Let me get an attorney for you, okay?
Okay.
Dennis Whitey is our attorney.
Is he? Tell him to come on in here. Let's pass the matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Jaquisha Aloy. Case number SP 1334058. 2 SP 134304003 SP 1348791 counts 1 and counts 2. SB 135, 1312, counts 1 and counts 2. SB 1368135, counts 1 and counts 3. SB 1372544, counts 1 and counts 2. SB 1372751, SB 1561304, counts 1 and counts 2 and count 3. 2173991. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lloyd.
Jaquisha Lloyd.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We're going to give your client a $0 bond. Miss Lloyd, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay. Yeah.
Your Honor, the case 1368153. That doesn't seem to appear on the. Yes, it does. I've got it. Never mind. All right. Thank you.
All right. Join the room, Ms. Lloyd, when you get the prompt and join the room when you get the prompt and talk to Mr. Berry. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. Let's pass the matter. What's going on? Yeah, man. Get in that door, man. I was trying to get in the door. Which one? This one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Hey, all right. Let's go. All right, Mr. Attorney Ramsayer. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Pleasure to see you again.
Always. This is the city of Detroit versus Joseph Daniel Gish. Case number Z8093431. Appearance for the record, please.
Absolutely. Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Ryan Reams, CR434 73195 on behalf of Mr. Gish. Your Honor, today was scheduled for a motion hearing. We have reached a resolution, but would like to pass the matter towards the end of the docket. We can enter that plea, Your Honor.
Okay, so let me put you in a breakout room. You don't go to 4, Mr. Gish, if you need it. Mr. Gish, state your name for the record, please. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Joseph Gish.
All right, good morning. I'm gonna put you in breakout room 7, Mr. Gish. And your attorney is gonna do some a little bit more work on this, and he's gonna come and see you, okay?
Okay, how do I go to the breakout room? I'll just show up on here?
You got it.
Oh, I got it.
All right, so but just make sure your client is, if he's taking a plea, then make sure he understands his rights fully and everything, his advice or rights. You can go to 4, we'll pass the matter and we'll recall it when you get done. Mr. Bowman, there he is. Mr. Bowman, put your appearance on the record. Joseph Gish, defendant.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. May it please the court, Your Honor, Victor Bowman for the people, P33764.
All right, today is the date and time set for a motion hearing. Go ahead and iron the rest of the details out, or whatever you guys have to talk about. We'll pass the matter and we'll recall it when you're ready.
I'll meet you in room 4, Attorney Ramslayer.
I'll see you there. Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right, let's go past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Miss Raina Gates. Miss Gates, Mr. Whitey, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please, for Miss Gates?
Good morning, Judge. Sorry about that.
Sorry. Good morning to you. Put your appearance on the record for Miss Gates, please.
Absolutely, Judge. Good morning. Dennis Whitey, P79560 on behalf of Miss Gates.
All right, Miss Gates is here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you to a breakout room so you can get acquainted. I'm checking on Mrs. Gates' testing. If there's no issue, well, what I'll do is if there is an issue and I find out after you guys leave court, then we will address that issue by getting in contact with you and having Miss Gates reappear, okay?
Fair enough, Judge. I believe today's scheduled for a bench trial. Do we have an officer present?
Well, it is, huh? Let's see. Gates. I don't see it being sent for a bench trial. I see on here we're set for a pre-trial.
Okay, fair enough, Judge. I don't have discovery yet anyways. I'd need an adjournment even if the officer did show. So no problem. I'll get acquainted with her and we'll get things moving. But if we could schedule a bench trial in this matter.
All right. Okay, we'll just schedule that bench trial right now.
Okay.
That date will be strike that, May the 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Ms. Gates, get acquainted with Mr. Whiting. And then if you guys are satisfied and you're free to leave May the 12th. But again, if there's some issue with testing, we'll get in contact with you, Mr. Whiting, to have Ms. Gates come back in.
All right, fair enough.
Yes.
A bench trial for what?
Mr. Whitey's going to explain everything to you, okay? And if you'd like a jury trial, that is your absolute right. Yeah. All right, join the room, please.
Thank you.
Yes.
And we're talking, Your Honor, I'm sorry, we're talking about Charmaine Graham?
No, we're talking about Raina Gates. It's an OWI charge, and Mr. Whitey's going to be looking for discovery.
Okay, and Ms. Gates is presently docketed it for what time today, so I can make a note?
So it's supposed to be at 8:35, the second name on 8:35.
All right, thank you.
Are we ready on anyone?
May I have a breakout room with Mr. Bowman for Jermaine Gray?
You may. You go on the floor, Mr. Johnson. Go to Mr. Bowman.
Your Honor, we're ready on Graham, and I think you need Mr. Bowman here for that.
I do need Mr. Bowman here.
Correct.
All right. Officer Hunter, are you there?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Are you coming in for or to let us know something about
Raina Gates.
Yeah, is she doing good on her testing?
Your Honor, for the most part, there was a fail to report on 131. But all the tests that she has done, she hasn't missed any others. And all the tests have been negative, Your Honor, starting with January 14, 17, 25, 25, 211, 218, 225, 304, 310.
If there's another issue, let me know as soon as possible, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
City of Detroit versus Charmaine Graham, case number SB 15813-961. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Scott Colassa standing in for Attorney of Record Brent Jaffe, P84583, on behalf of Charmaine Graham, who is present via Zoom.
All right, and Mr. Barry, Mr. Bowman. Officer Brown, good morning. Are you there still?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Brown, badge 1586, Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to you. Mr. Bowman, is he there? What's the resolution of any? You said you needed the city.
Yeah, Your Honor, there is no resolution at this time. I did discuss with Mr. Bowman, and Mr. Bowman did discuss with Officer Brown. There is body cam in this matter that we are requesting. Therefore, we are asking for one final adjournment of this bench trial so that we can get that body cam and the court can order that body cam be turned over.
All right, where is Mr. Bowman? Is he gonna object, or is that what I'm understanding?
I think he was gonna place a I'm sorry, the word escapes me, a perforatory objection to the adjournment.
All right, let's pass. He may be coming up now. Ms. Graham, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Charmaine Graham.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Mr. Bowman, can you put your appearance on the record for Charmaine? This is the case, City of Detroit versus Charmaine Graham.
Yes, Your Honor. May it please the court, Victor Bowman, P33764 for the people.
All right, so is what Mr. Counsel wants to say, German for get the body cam, says that there's some available. What is the, can we get that body cam?
We can get it, but I don't think I know we cannot get it today. For the record, counsel has not made a request for body cam before today, which is the trial date. My officer is here.
Okay, so, all right. So you know it's some body cam there, right?
Yes, I've spoken to him. I've spoken with the officer about that. The officer is here.
Okay, so we need to get the body cam then.
Okay.
We need to get the body cam. If some is available, then I think you know, Ms. Graham has a right to see what it is. Okay, so I need some more trial dates, Ms. Mathis. Let's reset this. Last time I got discovery request made today. Mr. Bowman, make sure you and counsel make sure you trade that information so that they can come in and we don't have any issues on the May the 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right.
5/12 at 9.
5/12 at 9 a.m.
And counsel, hold on for a second.
I can stick around. I'll join a breakout room 4 and give you information, Mr. Bowman.
Just send me your name and address to my email.
Go ahead and break out, work it out. Miss Brown, the best of luck to you, ma'am. Come back on May the 12th, okay?
See you this afternoon.
Officer Brown, be safe out there, and we'll see you soon, all right?
Thank you, Judge. You too.
All right, best of luck to all you. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lloyd. Ms. Lloyd, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client has a belief that she has resolved these matters and has presented a 36th District Court receipt from February 28th of this year for $1,554.
I understand that. I believe your client believes that because she paid all of that money without the advice of a lawyer, and that she thinks that you can pay what you probably did, ma'am, and I'll look it up, but you probably paid the civil infractions, which you can pay, but you have all of these, the rest of these are misdemeanors. And when I see cases like this, where I see counts, you got count 2 and count 3, and I don't see a count 1, or count 1 and count 3 like yours is, and I don't see a count 2. I believe that's what happened. You pay these civil infractions, but you can't just pay a misdemeanor. That's why all of these $25 or $50 charges are there. The misdemeanors have to be adjudicated. So, for example, you paid a failure to secure passenger on that 2/28/2025 at $144. That still leaves open the other 2 cases, which were misdemeanors that you got at the same time of an improper license. Have an improper license, you paid an equipment violation as well. So what we'll do is just let Mr. Bowman know that on SP 134-30403, she paid 2 related civil infractions. On SP 135,
I paid them when.
You're not listening to me.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to explain. Maybe I'm going too fast for you, okay? And what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna, Mr. Bowman, put your appearance on the record for Ms. Lloyd, please.
Yes, Your Honor, may it please the court, Victor Bowman for the people, P33764.
All right, so what we have going on here, Mr. Bowman, is a young lady that is trying to get this stuff resolved. And the way I know that is because, for example, on SP 1343040, count 3, she paid 2 related civil infractions. She paid count 1 and count 2 of that. And she did this without any attorney's advice or anything like that. She on SP 135-1213, counts 1, 2, and 3, she paid 3 related civil infractions that went along with SP 135-1312, counts 1 and counts 2. So she paid 3 related civil infractions. She's paid she has a receipt for $1,500, and I would hope that the city would take that into consideration as far as these other cases are concerned. All right.
Well, Your Honor, I can indicate the city's position as it relates to the tickets where she's made payment of civil infractions. We would dismiss the corresponding misdemeanor ticket for payment.
Okay, let's do this. So first and foremost with that, SP 133 40582. We'll dismiss that pay related civil infraction. Okay. SP 134-30403, same dismiss pay related civil infraction. We'll take SP 1351312, counts 1 and counts 2 will dismiss pay related civil infraction. SP 136.
Hey, what's cracking?
Who's that? Mr. Gibson, I need you to mute your device, please.
Okay, my fault. I'm sorry.
5 counts 1 and counts 3 will dismiss pay related civil infraction. She paid 2 related civil infractions for that. That leaves me with SP 1372544, counts 1 and counts 2. Need to see the paper, please. Please. But that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counts left. 7 counts left, Mr. Berry, that did not have a related civil infraction. Get Ms. Lloyd an updated offer on 217-319-391. That's a reckless driving. SP 156-1304, counts 1, 2, and 3. That's driving while licensed suspended, repeat offender, unregistered, untitled, no insurance, misdemeanor. And SP 137-2544, counts 1 and counts 2, is that give false info, AC, I don't know if AC, and no ops. Oh, give false info regarding accidents and a no ops. Get Ms. Lloyd an updated offer on those matters. And now, Ms. Lloyd, we've given you credit for the cases that you've paid and we dismissed. Now we'll deal with the other 7 cases that we call, all right? Do you understand what's going on now, ma'am?
I understand somewhat of it, Judge Perkins, but not all of it.
Okay, Here's what happened. When you got these tickets, say you got and this is just say you got a failure to secure the passenger, and you got two other misdemeanors. A failure to secure passenger is what you call a civil infraction. They can't arrest you for a civil infraction. All they can do is give you a ticket and charge you a fine. I always tell people, whenever you get a ticket, come to court. Don't just pay it, because you don't know what you're just paying. But anyway, you cannot pay those other two tickets, the driving while license suspended and no insurance. You can pay the civil infraction, but you can't pay those other two. So what you've done is you've paid civil infractions that you had, the failure to secure passenger and things like that, that went along with those other tickets that you got at the same stop. But the court can't let you pay the misdemeanors, because we have to adjudicate those first. You have to come before me, and it's got to make a determination on, you know, whether you're guilty or not guilty or whatever. So those other cases that you got, that you had the civil infractions attached to it, they didn't go away. Okay, you understand better now?
Yes, I understand. We went through these already, Mr. Perkins.
I don't see that we went through them.
We went through them in 2022 when you first told me that I had to pay all the tickets. We went through these tickets. It happened in 2022, I believe. That was when our court date were, and we went through all the tickets. I paid them online then. But you say I had to come in. Okay, I ended up missing 2 court dates and tried to come in and do a walk-in, but it wasn't for a felony. It was a misdemeanor.
So what you probably did was, I don't know. I don't have any notes from Ben in your file, but you were probably supposed to go try to get a valid license and bring one in.
They kept telling me I had cases open, that the last 3 cases that was open, I just paid off the ticket that was supposed to been having my license revoked or whatever. I just had paid that, but this is the second time I didn't pay that stated that my payments.
Well, by you missing
I couldn't get my license because of a ticket that had me in revoked status.
Yeah, well, by you missing court doesn't help either, because now the stuff went into warrant status, and then that would be a reason why they wouldn't give you a license. She also owes a $45 reinstatement fee on a reckless driving. I believe that needs to be paid, and I can give her an opportunity to pay that. But if your license is revoked, you probably have a long way to go.
Excuse me, can you tell me the date on the reckless driving ticket?
The date on the reckless driving was September the 17th, 2021, 4:47 a.m. around Warren and 2nd Avenue. That allegation was made on that day. They allege you were driving a 2014 Dodge.
A 2014 Dodge?
Yeah, that I'll allow her to pay the reinstatement fee and go back to the Secretary of State, Mr. Barry, or we can just set a bench trial date and hash it all out then.
Well, that date would give an opportunity to pay the outstanding reinstatement fee.
Listen, what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to waive the reinstatement fee on the reckless, because you are trying to do this, but you cannot keep missing court dates, because it just pushes you further and further back. Let's waive the reinstatement fee on the reckless, and then set it for a bench trial date, and then try to between now and then try to go get your license. If it's revoked, then you're probably not going to bring back with a license.
They told me not to try to. I never had my license. I only had my permit, and they told me I have to wait until after this court date to go through to see if I can get placed on the computer. So basically, what I do from here, and they told me I would have to bring $125 there.
So I don't know if they're trying to say. I can't see them trying to say that you that you can't go there because of these outstanding tickets, because these outstanding tickets have not been adjudicated. But I'm going to give you another opportunity to go to see them, and you go see them and see if they'll give you a valid license.
I have a
All
date
right?
for them Friday. I have insurance. I have everything that I need basically to let you know that I have proof of everything. But at the same time, I didn't pay this. I'm a single mom of 4. I do this.
Paid it. You have not paid it. You didn't listen to what I'm trying to say to you. You paid. I know you paid the civil infractions, but that still leaves these misdemeanors open. So what we're going to do is I waive the reinstatement fee on the reckless. If that is some issue, it should not be an issue now. And we'll set these matters for a trial date. All the other matters for a trial date. Go to the Secretary of State. Can you put this waive in right now on this Matheson, and send a note to the abstract court, abstract judge, abstract clerk, so that she's going to go to the Secretary of State when, this Friday or something? Tomorrow?
Friday, yes, sir.
217-319-391. Yeah, we're setting a trial date on that ticket for May the 12th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Yes, waive that reinstatement fee. Miss Lloyd, I wish you the best of luck. I hope this helps you out, because I would love to see you get back on the road legally and come back May the 12th, okay?
Yes.
All right, so I don't see that anything down here should affect you to get that license now. Okay?
Yes. You said it shouldn't be nothing down there that affect me from getting
It
it.
should not affect you to get that license now.
Okay.
Not here.
Okay.
All right. I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, man. Come back May the 12th. Don't miss it.
May 12th. I'm not.
I'm gonna put a cash bond on you, and we're gonna give you some clothes to wear and and give you a couple of nights stay. So we make sure we
do that.
Find where you are. All right. Best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Sean Gazard, case number SP11008081, SP1309721, counts 1 and counts 2, U570582220, 227371301. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name.
Ty Grizzard.
Good morning to you, ma'am. We're going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, give you a $0 bond. Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Ms. Gazard owes 2 civil infractions, one of which is $336 insurance, no proof, that is probably preventing her from getting a license here at 36th District Court. So, Mrs. Gazard, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him, and he's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Thank you.
Join the room, pass the matter. Right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lucas. Mr. Lucas, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, Mr. Bowman and I were able to have extensive discussions regarding this matter. There is a recommendation that my client wishes to take advantage of. He will plead to 2 counts of allowing, with the remaining matters being dismissed, and I ask for permission to allocute on behalf of my client before the court imposes sentence.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Lucas?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses of 93 days in jail and or $500 a fine?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Harris went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
Sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than this one stated in the record?
No, sir.
Counsel allowing?
Yes, Your Honor. I can give you the,
About 2 counts of, 1 count of allowing and the other count of improper plate as charged.
No objection, Your Honor.
Who's on that phone? That's Miss Lewis, I think. All right, let's go, draw your attention way back to November 16, 2021 at around 1:35 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Congress and Connor and Ingleside. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid driver's license and a registration?
Yes, sir.
You could not do either, could you?
No, sir.
And why is that?
I did not have it at the time, sir.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing for the driving while license suspended and an improper plate amended count for the unregistered, untitled. Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
so stipulated, Your Honor.
Are you on Zoom?
I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. He'll pay your reinstatement fee. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, I'm respectfully requesting, if the court would, in its discretion, to waive any fines and costs. If the court is able to waive any reinstatement fees, it would be appreciated. I know Mr. Lucas did pay a substantial amount of money to the court back in 2022, but Your Honor, his current situation is such that he might not be able to get a license. He does have a child who is on dialysis and has been on dialysis for 4 years, who he takes care of as a single father of 3. His mother died last year. Mr. Lucas's mother died last year, so a good chunk of his support system was that. His child also suffers from a brain condition. So there's a lot of medical situations, and he's not able to hold down employment because he spends all of his time dedicated to his children and especially caring for this child, who I believe is his oldest. So we're asking if the court would consider waiving fines and costs, waiving any reinstatement fees, because he does need to drive. So if he's able to get a license without having to face a financial burden, it would be appreciated, which is one of the reasons we were able to get this offer. Mr. Baldwin was kind enough. He took Mr. Lucas's situation into consideration in an interest of justice, fashioned a plea deal such as this one. Thank you. And I will add, all of this information was shared with his permission.
You have anything you want to say, Mr.
I've been on the clock for 2 hours.
Mr. Lucas, did you want to address the court?
No, ma'am.
Is your child's mother there with their kids in their life?
No, sir. My child's mother is not in their life.
Where is she?
I don't know. I do not currently know where she is.
It's unfortunate. All right, what I'll do is I won't fine them on these. No fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reinstatement fees. I think you can come up with the 8 reinstatement fees and at $45 a piece. I'm waiving the warrant fees. And he still owes a lot of civil infractions here. So the money, I don't know what money he paid in 2023, but we'll just no fine you on the two and waive the warrant fees. And then you got to figure out the rest. All right, Mr. Lucas?
Yes, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. I'll be praying for you and your family, and have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Sir.
All right, take it easy. All right, Ali, was that Gondor? Ali Hassan Gondor. City of Detroit versus Ali Hassan Gondor. Case numbers SP 165-68151, SP 1680938, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gondor, please state your name for the record. You have to unmute your device, sir.
I gave him a prompt unmute. He does?
I mean, I don't know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning. Do you need an interpreter? Take your hat off, sir.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good morning. Do you need an interpreter, sir?
I didn't hear you good.
Do you need an interpreter?
No, I'm good.
Take your hat off, please.
Okay, the hat?
Yes, take it off, please. All right. Purposes of arraignment, counselor.
For the purpose of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. He's got a formal hearing set in here for next week on the 19th. This case is, that's on the 3 cases, the careless driving, the no insurance, insurance no proof, and the missing defective equipment. This is untitled. Get him an updated offer. Keep in mind, he has an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Gondor. If you don't like the offer, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Harris, all right? Join the room, please.
Your Honor, is it the same officer?
I don't know. I don't know that. Let's see. You can see that. Fidel. And no, 2 different officers. Pass the matter.
Hello. Hi.
All right, who's the who are we ready on? Let's go back on the record with Ms. Brizard. Ms. Brizard, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? Mr. Barry, you're muted.
Apologies, Your Honor. We seek a trial in the appointment of counsel.
Appointed on the alcohol-related violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Brizard?
Yes.
All right, I need a good phone number from you, please, ma'am.
313-229-0805.
I'm gonna have you back on April the 22nd, 2025 at 8:30.
Okay.
That's set for a pre-trial. That's gonna be date set just so that we know that that attorney has made contact with you. I'm also gonna give you a trial date on May the 12th at 9 a.m. If you need to answer the calls you don't recognize, one of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot on April the 23rd, or April the 22nd, okay?
April 22nd. Okay.
April 22nd. If there's nothing further, ma'am, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right, City of Detroit versus Martise. Is that Antoine Longmire? Case number is SP 1123314, counts 1 and counts 2. SP
Yes, sir.
1432071. SP 1231315, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1248885, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1362215, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 150114661. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, sir.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Longmire.
Martise Longmire.
Your Honor,
Longmire.
For purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Longmire's behalf, give him a $0 bond. Mr. Berry, we have a conversation with Mr. Longmire. Mr. Longmire, Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, okay?
Okay.
Where are you, Mr. on the Zoom user, okay? Join the room, please. Mr. Johnson, are you ready on anyone?
Yes, Mr. Gray, Judge.
Which Green? Amarius Green?
Oh, Jermaine Gray, sorry.
Jermaine Gray?
Yes.
This is the City of Detroit versus Jermaine Monteith Gray. Case numbers SP 1242210, counts 1 and counts 2. And well, that's not mine, I think. I think he's, I don't know if that's mine or not.
Is it a 2-4 case?
Yes.
That's Judge Stanford Jones.
Appearance for the record, Mr. Johnson.
May it please his honorable court, Vassal Johnson II, 72130 on behalf of Mr. Gray. He's on Zoom.
Mr. Gray, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Jermaine Monteith Gray.
And Judge, yes, today's date time set for pre-trial. Pursuant to my discussions with Mr. Bowman, agreeing to dismissing these 2 counts in exchange for a plea resolution in Stanford Jones when we appear next week on the 19th.
Yeah, okay. Case is dismissed, waive the warrant fee. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right.
We're ready on Mr. Ganjor.
Let's go back on the record, Mr. Ganjor. Mr.
What did they
Ganjor.
do? What did they do?
I don't think he's ready. He's talking on the phone. He's got business to take care of. I don't know if this is not that important to him. City of Detroit versus Amarius Green. Case numbers SP 1566644. Counts 1, 2, and 3. And it's SP 1536341. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Defendant Green, please state your name for the record.
Amarius Green.
And for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Day is date and time set for a show cause. I don't know how these, how this no insurance proof gets set on a show cause. Did you have a valid license, sir?
At the time, no, I did not. Wait, no, at the time, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I had a license at the time.
I'm asking you, I'm not talking about that.
I'll talk to him in the breakout room, Your Honor, please.
Go in the breakout room, Mr. Green. Miss Harris is going to talk to you. Run his driver's license. Why I asked him is because he paid this reinstatement fee.
Okay.
Hopefully he has a license. We'll put you in a breakout room, Mr. Green. Give me a minute while Miss Harris comes in and speaks with you, okay? All right, join the room. All right, you got your more important stuff, Mr. Gondor, worked out?
Yeah.
Because this is not that important, obviously.
Yeah, yes, this is the first time on me on.
No, you know you're in court. You taking phone calls and stuff, interrupting my court.
Sorry.
Oh. License is still suspended. Oh, great. All right, let's go back on the record, Mr. Gondor. What's going to be the resolution here, Ms. Harris?
Your Honor, he was able to present valid. He was able to present valid registration. He wants to come back on the 19th to have his day in court for those other matters.
I'm going to dismiss these cases, provided valid documentation. And the other ones are already in the system. That's for Gondor. The other one's already in the system for 3/19, 2025 and 30. All right. Come back on the 19th, Mr. Gondor, please.
I'm dismissed with that one.
You're dismissed with that one.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're very much welcome.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I'm sure you see Ms. Littlejohn has her hand raised. Did you want me to pull her into a breakout room to answer her question? Or?
Not really, because all her question is she wants to jump the line. I want to call her case next.
Okay, I'll go into the breakout room, and I did name iPhone 3. That is Cortez Perkins.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done. You're done.
Thank you.
Come back on 19.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
All right, are we ready on, take it easy. Are we ready on Mr. Longmire, Mr. Barry?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's get back on the record with Mr. Longmire. Mr. Longmire, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date so that Mr. Longmire can return with documents.
All right, that's what you want to do, Mr. Longmire. Come back on the 13th of May.
13th of May, yes, that's some good time for me.
All right, good. Okay, 13th of May. I don't see anything here that's preventing him from getting a license. So best of luck to you. I'll see you back on the 13th of May.
I went and got my license last week.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Makia Littlejohn, case number SB 1624185, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Littlejohn.
Makia Littlejohn.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Ms. Littlejohn, with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody ready?
Ready on Amaria's Green.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Green. Mr. Green, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel.
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a pre-trial date.
All right. Come back on the 22nd of April, Mr. Green. 22nd of April at 8:30, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. All right, so where are we now? What about Sharice Lydell? Is she still here? What about Glenn Lucas? Let's see, I hope we didn't miss anyone. Here's Officer Turner's case. Officer Turner. He's not here anymore. Okay, so what about Glenn Lucas? Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. So I could kind of explain everything to you, Judge, if you want me to just tell you on my behalf.
Hold on a second. I don't even know what's going on. Do you have? I don't see him on the docket.
Me neither, but I'm looking again.
Give me your full name, sir, please.
Glenn Marcel Lucas Jr.
All right. You're not on the
I see him
docket.
8:45, Your Honor.
8:45. This is the city of Detroit versus Glenn Lucas, Glenn Marcellus Lucas Jr. Case number SB 160444162. Appearing for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lucas, please state your name for the record.
Glenn Marcel Lucas Jr.
All right.
And for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. Sorry.
Not guilty on this behalf, give him a $0 bond. So what is it? Did you supposed to do community service? You didn't do it? What's going on?
Exactly. So I already had, okay, yes, I was supposed to do 12 hours of community service. I was only able to get 4 done. I've been having like family issues with my kids and stuff, like in the hospital and whatnot. So what I was actually gonna ask you is, okay, seeing that I did 4 out of 12, would I be able to come down there and go online and just pay the remainder? Would I be able to do that?
Just pay the $240.
Okay, and that's that.
And that's that.
Done.
And you're done.
Okay.
When are you gonna pay?
Today.
Hey, at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone.
Okay.
Or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I wish you the best of luck. We're praying for your kids' health and all your family situation. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Miss Lewis, Teresa Lewis.
Here. I'm here, Teresa Marie Lewis.
Yes, Teresa Marie Lewis. This is the city of Detroit versus Teresa Marie Lewis. Case number SP 1603313, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Lewis, please state your name.
Teresa Marie Lewis.
And for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
All right, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Lewis, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Littlejohn. Ms. Littlejohn, I'm giving you an opportunity speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
I think we had got disconnected. We were in the middle of.
Go back in the breakout room. I don't know how. Yeah, go back in the room 1. I mean, room 2. In room 2. Mr. Barry's still on.
Okay, you might have to send me back because I don't see it.
I'm gonna switch them for you.
Okay, thank you.
And then you just wait till you see 2. I'm gonna switch it. And then now you should see room 2, do you?
Okay, thank you. Yep, I got it.
She's back in there. She got kicked out for some reasons.
Yeah, so too did I. Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Lavish's iPhone, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
Yeah, we'll turn your camera on, please.
So,
all right, what's your name, sir?
Travis Goodwin.
You got lucky.
I thought it was at 11, wasn't it?
No, that's a good one there.
No, I thought it was at 11. I thought when I just called 36 district.
That's a good one. You made it, you know what I'm saying?
You was silly, Judge.
That's a good one there. Late all day long. I thought it was at 11. Because if it was at 11, he'd have been right on time. It just happened to be at the time that he showed up that he thought it was. All right, let's City of Detroit versus Travis Goodwin, case number SP 1274341 and SP 137-57921. Is there a lawyer in here? No. All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Is Officer Delbosque here? Is Officer Bala here? Hearing no response, I don't think I've seen those officers. Mr. Bowman.
No, neither have I, Your Honor.
Case dismissed. We're going to waive the warrant fee. You're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee, and you do owe $216 on an old traffic speeding ticket. All right.
Okay, and Judge, is that all clear after that? Because I want to make sure my record is clear.
$216 and $90, $245 for the reinstatement fees. So what is that? 306 will clear it all up. All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Judge.
Good luck to you, sir. You should be able to get a license though right now.
Yeah. So look, when I got a license, but they had suspended it again because I think the ticket that you're telling me about right now that I gotta pay.
I don't think they suspended it for that.
I mean, not suspended yet. Oh well, I don't know, Judge. It'd be back and forth.
I don't think they suspended it for that, but I don't. You go to Secretary of State. I don't see anything here that should have suspended your license.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wait.
Thank you.
No. Strike that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not you. That's Larkins. All right. No. These cases are dismissed. You don't owe anything.
So Travis, good one.
Yes, you don't owe anything. Let's make that correction. I called the right case numbers. I was just looking at the wrong summary. I'm awaiting the warrant fee. You don't owe anything. Best of luck to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Judge. All right.
Are we ready on
We believe we are, Mr. Littlejohn, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Littlejohn. Ms. Littlejohn, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Well, Your Honor, these matters, we both have, with Ms. Littlejohn and I both have the recollection that we've been here before on these matters, and she presented valid insurance, and the allowing was dismissed. And we wonder if the court could check the record, see, are these new charges or?
So here's the deal. The charges in these cases are under MIKEEIA. The other court cases were under MIKEIA.
We
So
check
your Portia Littlejohn.
It should be MIK. They should have went off the actual ID, my license ID, which is MIKEIA. There is a mistake with my passport is with 2 E's, so I do have that issue with my identification is messed up. One is with 1 E, one is with 2 E's, unfortunately.
So that's what's going on here. So the other cases may have been adjudicated, but in these cases, as I told you there's a lot of Little Johns here, but I think I do remember Miss Little John as well. But you got a whole family full of Little Johns, and there was another. You have a pastor in your family?
Not that I'm aware of.
Owns a church, I think so.
No.
That's what's going on. These cases were alleged to have happened on 9/14/2024 at 10:34 a.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Hoover and Sauer, and they alleged that allowing may not be something that she knows because she probably doesn't know. She probably didn't give anybody permission to drive her car.
Your Honor, it was going to be my recommendation to dismiss the allowing ticket anyway.
Well, then they got the no insurance on a 2012 Chevy.
She has.
So,
is that the car?
Yeah, that was the
Yes.
Mr. Berry. I sent that to you when we
Yes.
appeared in court on January the 30th, and I emailed it to you, and we discussed that.
Yes.
So January the 30th, you said you were here.
Yes.
Let me see what this record says. January the 30th, it says set for trial.
Yep.
It does say that. Yeah. I don't know that maybe because it's under the 2 E's, that's what happened.
Your Honor, the people's making recommendation for both the tickets be dismissed. It's on the docket today.
All right, very well. Case is dismissed, Ms. Littlejohn.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you, all right?
All right, thank you.
City of Detroit versus Cortez Larkins, case numbers SP 8288191, SP 8288938, counts 1 and counts 2, strike the 8288891 from the record. This is SP 8288938, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Cortez Malik Larkins.
All right, well, good morning to you, sir. Strike those SP 8288938, counts 1 and counts 2 from the record. Mr. Larkins, what is your date of birth?
04/29/06.
06. Call the city of Detroit versus Cortez Malik Larkins, SP 156920111.
For purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute, Your Honor.
Awesome. SP 156920111. Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond Get an updated offer for Mr. Larkins. Mr. Larkins, keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. This was set for a trial date on 10/10/2024. Obviously, I think Mr. Larkins must have missed that date, I guess, or something else happened. All right, and put you in a breakout room, Mr. Larkins, with Mr. Berry. Talk to him and let us know what you want to do when you come out. All right.
All right. Mr. Berry, what time is Mr. Larkins docketed for?
8:30.
8:30. He's Cortez Malik Larkins. Join the room, please. Mrs. Harris, do you have anybody?
I have Teresa Lewis. We're ready.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a trial date. We're also requesting at this time that discovery be preserved and made available on that trial date.
I'm going to appoint our attorney now if you want discovery, because what's happening is the discovery doesn't have anywhere to get to. I don't know, appoint need.
Your Honor, just as one suggestion, could it be sent to the courtroom email address and then on the date of trial be made available to House counsel?
No, we'll just set it up. We'll just get her an appointed attorney.
Okay.
And Ms. Harris, we're referring to which defendant?
Teresa Lewis, 845.
845.
All right, Ms. Lewis, so I need a good phone number from you, ma'am. Is this the good number? Go ahead.
Yes, area code 313-516-1131.
What I need you to do is I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of the calls should be that appointed attorney. I still mark the file request for discovery made today. And then come back on April the 22nd at 8:30. I want to make sure that that appointed attorney has been appointed to you and has contact with you. And that'll be your next court date. Then we'll set a trial date if necessary for May the 13th. So April the 22nd, answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. Okay, Ms. Lewis?
Okay, will I be able to have his number so maybe I can file it? I have that robo-killer. It won't allow anybody that's not on my contact list to come through. So is there any way I can get something?
We don't know who that attorney is yet unless we get one on the spot. Oh, this is just unless we get one on the spot right now.
Okay,
right.
if it's possible. If it's possible, I appreciate the judge.
Let's see if we get one on the spot. All right, so let's pass the matter. Let's get Mr. City of Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Tyran Monet George. Case numbers SB 1231242, counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 127054, counts 1 and counts 2. SB 1282240, SB 1314626, counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1327578, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. George, please state your name for the record.
Mr. George.
Mr. George.
Where's Mr. George? Miss George?
I thought, yeah.
He's up in the corner.
All right, Ms. George, you have to state your name. Good morning to you. Her device is not. Right. Her volume is not.
Is that better?
Yes, better. State your name, ma'am.
Tyran George.
Tyran George. All right, so she owes two no insurance proofs, Ms. Harris, $288 apiece. Ms. George, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. And if you don't like the offer, Ms. George, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
I think you've been here before, you know the deal.
Yes.
You missed it. All right. Join the room. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gish. Mr. Gish, I've given your attorney an opportunity to retry the case. What's gonna go on, Counselor?
Good morning again, Your Honor. Attorney Ryan Rams on behalf of Mr. Gish. I've spoken with Mr. Bowman. Instead of the motion and actually conducting the motion, Your Honor, we've reached a resolution whereby the original count would be dismissed. My client would plead to an added count of allowing an intoxicated person to drive, which is 257.625, Section 2. And the reasons for this, Your Honor, is that although my client is a CDL driver and there is a issue called masking, because there's an evidentiary issue in this matter, there is no masking in this matter. That masking does not apply to a case where there's an evidentiary issue. Mr. Bowman has agreed to this deal. I've explained my client's rights to him, and at this time he is prepared to go forward with the plea.
Well, I just took the masking course yesterday, as a matter of fact, and there would need to be some sort of a finding that there is a evidentiary issue in the case. I believe. Let me see. Dangers of medicine. Oh, he's in here. He's here.
Yeah, she said you was oh, you are? Okay. She told us that you were gonna let the judge know. Do you didn't finish thing? Teresa. Okay. Take her.
Okay, so essentially, it's, I see where you're going, with that, is there a stipulation that there's that there's a legal defect with the case?
In this matter, Mr. Bowman, we've had an opportunity to review my motion and the allegations contained therein. I believe that it's sufficient to indicate that there should be a suppression of the blood in this matter, which indicates therefore a evidentiary issue, which masking is designed to reduce people just giving a plea. But in cases where there is an evidentiary issue, which in this case I believe there is, and Mr. Bowman, my hope is you'd agree to that it is Mr. Bowman's proclivity then to extend such an offer. And I believe that this is exactly the type of circumstance that avoids the issues with masking, as opposed to just merely handing out some kind of exemplary deal.
Because then it follows that if there was an evidentiary issue and I was to rule in favor of your client, then the blood results would not be able to come in anyway.
Right, but trial could still exist, Your Honor. This is a resolution of the overall case as opposed to a portion of it. And the evidentiary issue in our argument is that because of this evidentiary issue, in resolving the full case for both sides and coming to an agreement that this would allow Mr. Gish to continue along his course of career, but also to provide the prosecution some level of we'll call it some level of agreement that he is going to, in fact, not only do fines and costs, but also a period of probation as well.
What do you have to say, Mr. Bowman?
Your Honor, there is evidentiary hearing issues based upon the motion that has been filed, the allegations. It's about the blood. This is about the blood. And if the blood is out, the case is a dismissal. If the blood is not out, then that's a different resolution. But we're going to have, we'd have a trial about the blood because I'd have to produce the officer who took the blood, who drew the blood, and that would, and all that. So those are clear evidentiary issues.
So are you stipulating that that your case has some defects in what the counsel has outlined in his motion?
It's hard for me to stipulate, but there are serious questions of fact.
Well, I don't know. It's always a question of fact, right? If there's an allegation that he's been drunk driving, I think the issue is that the officer says that he was drunk, and the officer believed that at the time. I'm assuming, and at some point he further wanted Mr. Gish's blood. Now the question really, and this was outlined in Mr. Ramsey's motion, is that whether that procedure of obtaining the blood was done according to according to Mr. Gish's constitutional rights, and Mr. Gish is saying that it wasn't. So now, whether the blood comes or goes, I do recognize that it would be difficult for the city to proceed on a drunk driving without any toxicology report. I don't know if there was any sort of field sobriety test that would or anything else other than Mr. Gish just having an accident that would lead to make a conclusion by the officer that Mr. Gish was under influence of alcohol. I don't know whether there's anything else, but it is. And
I think it's important to understand, Your Honor, and I think that's a correct statement, is that they could proceed on trial.
For me to get that person out. I don't know who let that person in.
What was that?
Not me.
Well, it said hack, so I assume that someone hacked this.
Wow.
Well, that was the experience. But anyway, as I was indicating, Your Honor, I think that my understanding, and Your Honor has gone through the masking training, is that, again, there has to exist an evidential issue. I think we agree there's an evidential issue that would be left to the discretion of the prosecutor to make that determination as to his case. Again, even if we were to win a blood motion, he could still proceed towards trial. This is a resolution that resolves this issue based on the prosecution's determination. I don't think it requires a stipulation, only the prosecution's determination that there is in fact an evidential issue. And I do think that in this case that exists, and we're asking Your Honor just to accept that.
Well, I don't, if the prosecutor is willing to make a stipulation that he has an evidentiary issue, then I think that would be sufficient enough for me to hit Mr. Gish to be able to amend the charge. But if he's not willing to give that stipulation,
Your Honor, I am willing to make that stipulation such based upon the underlying facts, as we believe that, because there are issues of facts, also based upon the brief that was filed by the attorney for the defendant, as well as my reply.
Well, let's say this. I believe you're saying that there's issues of law. The issues of fact would be determined by the fact finder, be myself or a jury. So there's issues of law here, because that's where Mr. Gish is saying that they violated this constitutional law, the constitutional right to a trial. I mean, a constitutional right, because they did not have the proper basis to obtain the blood, and furthermore, that the blood was obtained, and even if they did have the proper legal authority to obtain the blood, Mr. Gish is saying that there was no chain of custody. So the chain of custody is something that Mr. Gish would argue is that where we're at, Mr. Slater?
That's correct, Your Honor. That there is an issue there's an issue in this matter that, again, gets past the idea of masking and would allow us to enter a plea in this matter.
All right, and that would be an issue of law, Mr. Bowman, not an issue of fact. The issue of fact would be left to a fact finder. Are you saying that are you stipulating to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, with that stipulation, I'll find your, well, let's say this. Can you raise your right hand, Mr. Gish? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Now, let me ask this question. I do have an advice and rights form here that you've signed and filled out. Do you recall filling that advice and rights form out, sir?
Yes, I filled it out 2 weeks ago. Yep, I filled it. I got the receipt of it.
And you understand those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
Nope.
Do you know by taking this deal you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right. Now, give me the MCL number again, please.
Absolutely, and it's 257.625, section 2. And it's allowing an intoxicated person to operate a motor vehicle.
Okay. Now let me draw your attention, Mr. Gish. All right, let the record reflect that after allowing defense counsel and city attorney to well, today is date time set for a motion here. After allowing defense counsel and city attorney to discuss the matter, the resolution has been made. There was a stipulation on the record that there are some legal evidentiary issues with the city's case, and for that reason, the city stipulated to that, and a resolution has been made. So let the record reflect that. Mr. Gish, let me draw your attention back to strike that July 20th, 2024, around 11:34 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Hayes and Seymour Street. Go ahead, counsel. You want to voir dire your client?
Absolutely. At that time, do you recall that date and time, Mr. Gish?
Yes.
And you were located in the city of Detroit at that time?
Yes.
And you were the owner of a blue 2023 Genesis G80?
Yes.
And at that time and on that date, you allowed an intoxicated person to operate that motor vehicle, correct?
Yes.
And you knew them to be intoxicated when they operated that motor vehicle?
Yes.
That's all I think for your own.
I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing, and let the record also reflect that, and we're making this record because of the federal law against masking, and the court does believe, after hearing the stipulation, that there is a legal issue as far as evidentiary is concerned, and therefore will allow that plea to go forward. All right. So let's get a pre-trial. Let's get a PSI report done. Let's get a PSI report, and let's come back for sentencing on a later date. Let's see if we can get that done by April the 14th. All right. April the 14th. We'll set the matter for sentencing on April the 14th.
And still on Zoom, Your Honor?
Yeah, still on Zoom. It can continue to, all other bond conditions are in place until that sentencing.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
So April the 14th, sentencing.
9 a.m., Your Honor?
That's fine. At 10 o'clock, I usually set those, okay. But
10 a.m.
We'll try to get you in and out when you come in at 10 a.m. and a PSI report needs to be generated. We're going to refer back to probation for that report. So Mr. Gish, probation should contact you to get a PSI. You need to have that. I need to have that report, so you need to submit yourself to that. If you need any questions, you have any questions about it, your counsel can I'm sure you can answer those questions about that. And the 14th, if it's nothing further, then have a very good rest of your day, both of you, and best of luck to you. Pretty good work, counsel. Very good work.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. And thank you very much, Mr. Bowman. You are my hero.
No, you're my hero, counsel.
Mr. Gish, please sign off. I'll give you a call.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you. All right. Let's go with, who are we ready on? Who's on this telephone at 313-530-1306?
And we're ready
I
on
need-
Ms. George. Sorry.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. George. Ms. George, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client has indicated that previously you gave her an opportunity to pay the reinstatement fees up front. She is hopeful that you will allow her an opportunity to do that still now. And she would like to do that. There was a situation that occurred that prevented her from being able to do it when you gave her the opportunity the first time.
This stuff goes back all the way. Well, what I'll do is this, I'll allow you to pay the reinstatement fees, but that's not gonna, you're still gonna owe the money on the ticket.
Okay.
Okay, come back for, what is this? This is pretrial date on, April the 22nd, all right? Pretrial April the 22nd at 8:30. Nothing further, Ms. George, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You as well.
All right, where's Mr. Larkins? Mr. Larkins, let's go back on the record with Mr. Larkins. Mr. Larkins, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's going to happen with this case, Mr. Berry?
Well, Your Honor, we seek a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
Trial. The appointed attorney, is that what you want, Mr. Larkins?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Larkins, I need a good phone number from you, please.
248 722 2589.
All right, Mr. Larkins, I'm going to give you 2 dates. One date is going to be April the 22nd at 8:30. I want to make sure that you let's get the discovery in this matter as well, and we'll have it ready for his counsel on April the 22nd. All right, and then I'm gonna give you a trial date. That's just tentative, so if we can't work it out, you'll have that trial date, May the 13th. Mr. Larkins, I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by the next court date of April the 22nd, we'll appoint one on the spot for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And Your Honor, this is Cortez Malik Larkin.
Larkin, yes, right above it is another Cortez Larkin. So Malik.
Okay, Malik. And this is the drag racing spectator ticket.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Larkins, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Okay, you too. Same to you.
Thank you. All right, on the telephone at 313-530-1306. Can you press *6 to unmute yourself, please? I don't recall letting that number in either. I'm just gonna put that person out. All right, Mr. Ogletree, are you there?
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, who are we ready on? Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis, state your name for the record, Mr. Ogletree.
Aaron Ogletree, about for Ms. Lewis.
All right, have you talked to Ms. Lewis?
I did.
All right, Ms. Lewis, are you that's gonna be your lawyer. I gave you a date already, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
April 22nd, and then April 22nd for a pretrial and a trial date, May the 13th, she said.
All right, we can scratch the April 22nd date unless you want that pretrial date to see if we could. You can come back April 22nd, maybe you have a resolution then, all right? April 22nd, Ms. Lewis.
Okay, thank you. so much.
Best of luck. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you
All
so much. Your Honor. Okay,
Are
bye-bye
you
now.
ready on Jermaine Gibson?
Yes, I have one other client, but she's not responded. I did see the officer here. I've called her about 11 times.
Who is that client?
Asia Lane.
Yeah, wow. And good morning, Mr. Gibson. What is your full name, please? Jermaine Lee Gibson,
Yep, Jermaine Lee Gibson.
79?
Yep, 11/15/1979.
City of Detroit versus Jermaine Lee Gibson. Case numbers SP 14263931, SP 14718061, SP 1627471, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 16301. 281, SP 1630136, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1630137. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron, over to you about for Mr. Gibson. Mr. Gibson, you state your name.
Jermaine Lee Gibson.
So
let's do SP 147186061 is going to be dismissed. He's paid. And SP 142633931 is going to be dismissed. He's paid. We're talking about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other tickets. You have a resolution, Mr. Oles?
Yes, I've informed the client of his right to have a trial to be today. He informed me wishes to accept the offer that has been presented. The Officer Turner tickets, which is 711 and 712, those are being reduced to 1 of 5 limited access and impeding traffic. And then Officer Haskins tickets, that drove while unlicensed being reduced to fail to display. And then they're also asking him to plead his charge to defective brake light. And then the other 2 will be dismissed.
And why don't we just say improper equipment plead his charge? Any objection to that?
No.
Same, Mr. Bowman.
No objection, Your Honor.
And what else now?
That's it. Fail to display, and then with the amendment, improper equipment. And then the other officer that said before, that one will be impeding traffic and 1 of 5 limited assets. That's it. And then a balance dismissed.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Overstreet went over your other advice or rights in breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You have any questions about the rights?
No.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
I know Officer Turner was here. Officer Turner was here, and Officer Hassick. Officer Hassick, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, sir. Officer Hassick, badge 855.
All right, good morning to you. All right. Let me do this. Where's Mr. Gibson's file? It's right here. Mr. Gibson, let me see if I have a ticket in here. Let me draw your attention back to October the 3rd, 2024, at around 3:23 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area. Excuse me, Warren and Chalmers. Did you have occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Did you do?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
because I don't have a valid driver's license.
Find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display, $240 is the fine. Do you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for those responsible, please, counsel?
Yes,
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
we stipulate.
All right. Find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5, blocking traffic, and charge the equipment violation. I'm gonna fine you only for one of them, 175, 240 plus 175. When can you pay it?
30 days.
Pay it by April 14, 2025. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat out to your phone, or you can come down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Mr. Ogletree, let me see who this is. On the telephone at 313-530-1306. Good morning to you. What's your name, please?
James Joseph Lewis.
James Joseph Lewis. All right, Mr. Ogletree, you don't have James Joseph Lewis, do you?
No.
All right. Let's see, Mr. Lewis, good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit. You're free to leave, Mr. Ogletree. Best of luck to you, all right?
All right, take care. Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is the city of Detroit versus James Joseph Lewis Jr. Case number SP 1656704, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lewis.
James Joseph Lewis Jr.
All right, today is the date and time set for a see what it's set.
Show cause, Your Honor.
Cause enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lewis, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor.
So who did that person come in? I know it was some kind of song. That was your first Zoom bomb, wasn't it? Or what?
Yes.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I'm still a bit shaken.
Yeah, it's just shaky. It's very shaky. I don't understand it. Huh? They're just sick.
Yeah, good back Kane. Oh, Thug Kane. Oh.
Very often has jaded breeds. Ask them about that. I sent you a note up there too. For Gary, no, for here, on Gary. Get in touch with Mr. Kaufman about that. Officer Nichols, MPO Nichols, Good morning to you all.
Good morning, sir.
Asia Lane, you must be here on Asia Lane.
I think the attorney is on the other attorney. I think that's what he said.
She's not, no, is that your defendant?
Yes.
She didn't show today.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I looked up and seen his name on there, so maybe he has something for you. I don't know. Okay, thank you.
All right, take it easy, y'all. Be safe out there.
I missed you yesterday, I see.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I came by there.
But I'm a street officer, so you know how that go.
They got it going on over there, though.
Yes, sir, they do. I mean, we do.
And that President Jackson is on her stuff. She got everybody going.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Okay.
I'll see you next time.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
Be safe.
Jay doesn't get another date. Great, Jay.
He didn't. I don't think he got a date yet. That's his new thing. I think he left.
Oh, okay.
Call.
So, did he say he can get some of the hours?
4 hours, I think he said.
Yeah, the
No. Jaden, is that the one that's completed some hours?
I thought
He said he was gonna pay. You should have, but he only had one case.
No, I thought that was somebody else.
No, it was somebody else, because I marked that. He only had one case.
Okay, this person is zoomed in. He said he went to the place to get some hours.
And he couldn't get any done because they only had it 2 days a week.
Oh, okay.
And that was
Because she
Mr.
called back and said he didn't do any hours. I thought he said.
Okay, so he didn't do any hours.
Okay.
He just said he couldn't get in there because.
Okay, correct, because I thought he said he did some.
No, the other guy said he did.
Let me
4
call her
hours.
back, because she said that was my mistake. She said that he didn't know hours. So.
Officer Purcell, I have a question here.
Oh, how are you?
Good. I was just double checking with the dismissal for Orlando Lucas. Just wanted to double check one before I write this down on paper.
So Orlando Lucas pled to something.
Say one more time. I'm having issues with hearing on this. Bad connections.
Orlando Lucas did plead to something, so those cases of yours were dismissed based on his plea to some other matters.
Okay, so he pleaded on all of them.
He didn't plea on all of them, he just took care of all of them with the plea that we made.
Okay, great, thank you.
Yours was dismissed and some few other ones were dismissed. He took a deal on some other cases, all right?
Okay, great, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you. Be safe out there.
Thank you, guys too. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some 6-6 stuff. They got all different things that float people's boat.
Yeah.
That is true.
That
is true.
I thought I heard him say trying to do some
Ready, answer, Mr. Lewis.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client will avail himself of the people's offer to enter pleas to improper plates as to the no insurance charge and failure to display as to the driver's license never having been acquired.
I don't know why the two, but hey, raise your right hand, Mr. Lewis.
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you can put your hand down? Is that what you want to do? Plead to this?
Yes.
Now, you know that failure to display is going to abstract to the Secretary of State, and if you're already on a revoke, then They're gonna know you're driving again. You understand that, don't you?
Yes, sir. I didn't know how to work my picture, but I did have I just played guilty to driving with no insurance, but I did have it right here.
No, what I'm saying is that the failure to display, that amended count of failure to display, you're gonna get an abstraction on your record, and it's gonna further impede your ability to get a driver's license in the future. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You still want to take the deal?
Your Honor,
Yes.
if I may, the people's recommendation as to the driving revoked license, we can recommend allowing to that.
All right, we'll amend it allowing, so now you won't get that. Now it won't affect your ability moving forward. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's go back and, do you understand you have you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Berry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Let me draw your attention back to December 14, 2024, at around 2:44 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Cadillac and Sylvester. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid driver's license and insurance?
Yes, Your Honor.
You could not do either, could you?
No, Your Honor.
Why is that?
I didn't have it.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing and the amended count of no improper plates. Both 0-point offenses won't abstract. I'm only gonna fine him for one. He's paid $240 on it. I mean, he's paid for another. He paid the expired plates that he went along with this. So $240, sir. When can you pay?
Today, Your Honor.
All right, make sure it's in there by tomorrow. Come back tomorrow morning and we'll dismiss the cases, okay?
Okay, what time tomorrow morning?
First thing, 8:15. And if it's in the system, it's paid. If you pay it by the DivDAC kiosk or you pay it in person, those matters will be, I'll see it immediately. And I'm told you can upload the DivDAC after your phone. Here you go.
Okay, Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor, I usually use my Cash App card and pay it over the phone.
I don't know if it's gonna go through immediately that way, but we'll see. Come back tomorrow morning, we'll see. I'll learn something tomorrow.
All right, thank you, sir.
Best of luck to you. All right.
I'm free to